Hello, everyone. This is Direwolf20, and
This is Pahimar.
welcome to episode 18 of SevTech Ages. What's up, buddy?
I'm getting ready for us to make a new house.
You are?
Yep. Have you seen the hole I made?
I have not seen the hole that you made.
Come over here.
I'm looking.
Have
a
look at my sweet hole. Wow.
Wow,
phrasing.
fancy. Are we gonna be living underground?
I was actually thinking that we would be above this. So
Okay.
this functions well as like a place that we can mine more cobblestone.
Yeah.
But also it gives us a path into like a basement where you could like hide wires and stuff like you like to do.
Cool. I don't know how far away we are from having wires, but I like the idea of it.
Well,
I did some things between episodes, dude.
You what?
I did lots of things between episodes.
You do stuff?
I did some things. I explored our environment a bit, and I found lapis, and I found iron, and I found rock crystals, and I found gold, and I found more iron.
Nice.
I also made myself a basic backpack from the Iron Backpacks mod. How many slots does your backpack have?
18.
So mine has 18 as well, but it's upgradable to an iron backpack and then a gold backpack with a reasonably small amount of iron and gold required to do that. So I don't know if you might want to look into making an iron backpack, but it does require wool, which is something we have access to now. We didn't have access to before. You will find that the wool recipe is not quite that easy. I think the only way to make wool is to get white fleece, which you shear sheep for, and then you need a block of wicker, which is basically 16 sugarcane is a block of wicker. So if you want the 4 wool that you need for a backpack, you need 64 sugarcane, and you need a handful of wool. You'll notice if you come over here, I set up a little sugarcane farm. Over by the river towards our spawn. Where'd you go?
So I see you took advantage of the bridge I started.
I did. I expanded it and turned it into a sugarcane farm.
I'm shocked.
I'm not
we don't have
kidding when I'm
snad.
saying we needed a lot of sugarcane to make that backpack. So it was a lot of just like waiting for sugarcane to grow off camera. And I'm like, all right, this is going to become a big farm now because we needed a lot of it. So my goal for today is to go get rock crystals and potentially some iron and gold. So it sounds like a fun episode of mining. Oh, and also because I was running around the entire map, I killed every cow that I came across. So we have like a stack of steaks right now. We also have some pork chops and some cooked meat and some potatoes and some other things.
That's nice.
If you're hungry, help yourself. It's in the cauldron.
Just remember, pair that with some wood. Pair that with some bread, and you get tasty sandwiches that are much better for you.
Tasty sandwiches. Yeah, I haven't been making bread because that's like a long and complicated process.
It's not a long and complicated
steak is really
process.
easy. You put it in the cauldron and you walk away. And bread's like combine these 6 ingredients and mix it in a mixing bowl and you do some stuff and all this other yada yada yada. So that's what I was up to between episodes. I made that. Also I went to the deep dark, or I went to the beneath, and I got us a lot more aquamarines. So Pahimar, come here. You ready for this bit? This is something I forgot about this awesome sigil, and it made the deep dark so much better. You ready? Watch. You ready? Bing.
Yeah, you showed me that last episode.
But it's a projectile.
Yeah.
I didn't show you that it was a projectile. Okay. So you can literally, like, I ran on the deep dark, and I was like spamming right click, and I was just shooting these things like crazy, and it was lighting up the whole beneath, and I was able to do whatever I wanted.
I also have an iron sword now because we had a fallen night when I was making the hole. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got my iron sword from the beneath. I killed some mobs in there when I was hunting aquamarine. So basically, I did a lot of resource gathering between episodes, and I mapped out where rock crystal and stuff is. So I want to head over to my rock crystal spot and start getting that first because I want to progress in astral sorcery. So like astral sorcery is going to be the thing I progress in. You are welcome to do things as well, but that's what I'm going to work on. But can we come back in a minute? I want to run over to the rock crystal area and get ready to mine over there.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool. So we will be back in 5 minutes, guys, and I will be in the rock crystal area that I found. It's not far. It's just a quick run that I want to do off camera.
All right. I'm good, bud.
Hey, Pahimar, how you doing?
I'm on the roof.
Dude, I so coincidentally just found rock crystal. I was literally going to come back and say, like, I'm mining out this chunk, and literally the minute I hit record, I ran into rock crystal. By pure luck.
Nice.
And, like, a healthy amount of it, too. And what is this? An unfamiliar item. Why is there what looks like magma down here? That's weird.
Maybe there's magma down there.
Right? Is that a thing?
Let's
So,
see.
like, I'm currently mining with chunk boundaries on, and where'd my chunk boundaries go? There they are. With the express intent of mining out a chunk. So this rock crystal appeared to be in the corner of this chunk. Now, does it extend into the next chunk? It does. Look at you extending into the next chunk. Sneaky rock
Aqua
crystal.
middle
Sneaky,
gem.
sneaky. What?
So one of the other quests that comes from the Betweenlands is about building a smeltery.
Okay.
But to build a smeltery, you need a smeltery controller, and a smeltery controller, the recipe requires an aqua middle gem.
Okay.
I've never heard of that.
I have not either. So this, by the way, guys, is what I dug out off camera. And like I said, like, it took me like 10 minutes. So I didn't want a third of the episode to me digging out this area. But, like, you get the idea, right? I dug it out, and now we have, like, a lot of rock crystals. Like, a reasonably healthy amount of rock crystals, as a matter of fact. And I'm telling you, Pahimar, I have no idea why, but I found a magma block down here. Usually that's in the nether.
Like, just chilling.
Just chilling. Right next to the rock crystal ore. Not sure why it's there, but it's there. So in theory, that's probably the only rock crystal that's in this chunk. It's possible that there's, other rock crystal in this chunk. But for now, what I'm going to do, and I totally dug straight down because I'm the best Minecraft player ever, and digging straight down is totally safe to do. Did you know that, Pahimar? It's a safe thing.
Yeah, totally.
Totally a safe thing to do.
I guess I'm going back to the Betweenlands.
Sweet. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think I can break these guys and get... they break into Stardust. Okay, good to know. So these guys break into Stardust. That's actually really interesting. Very interesting. So I'm going to leave some of them here. So that's the chunk that had the rock crystals in it. We also have an iron chunk that's actually relatively close. By the way, Pahimar, I discovered that. Are you near water right now?
No, I'm not even in your dimension.
Okay, cool. Well, guess what?
Okay, technically I'm near water.
If you are underwater, your wild dog pelt boots totally work in water. But you have to be touching the floor. So, like, you don't swim faster, but you run across the floor of water faster. So sinking is really slow, and if you try to swim, you'll be really slow. But if you sprint along the water's floor, you are super fast. Like, faster than on land. I'm pretty sure it's a bug that I'm taking advantage of because I am Direwolf. Hear me.
That seems like a thing you would do.
Take advantage of things? Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to pretend that I'm not taking advantage of it. Because it is super fun to be able to run high speed. So I made my backpack between episodes. That was, and now I hold on a second. Dude, my fraps like crashed and lost my recording. I did not record any of that.
Uh-oh. Hello.
All right, guys. So I found rock crystal ore.
Yay.
Basically, what I did was dug down in my chunk that had rock crystals. I'll show you in a minute. Dug straight down and started digging out the chunk until I found rock crystal ore. I actually got a bunch already, but I'm going to grab a few more. So, like, you'll see in Pahimar's video that I totally, like, thought I was recording and wasn't recording. Like, Fraps crashed and, like, lost the recording. So, like, we lost about, like, 5 minutes of footage there. So if you want to hear what happened, you can watch Pahimar's video.
Okay, I guess I'm keeping that segment now.
Keep that segment. Just leave it in. Your video can be 35 minutes long.
It's a good thing I didn't delete it.
Right.
Just saying.
Just leave it. It's fine.
It's cool.
It's all good. We're professionals.
Mm.
So FYI, what you're looking for is this rock crystal sample. and it makes stardust when you break it, which is cool. So I already collected a bunch of this in the last segment that got lost. And that was good times. Also, Pahimar, totally love that I learned that you can run underwater with these boots.
You cheaty guy.
So cheap. Swimming is really slow, but running is really fast. And it is awesome. Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool if you're part of the team.
I'm pretty sure you're correct about that. So I got the advancement for rock, paper, crystals. And that means, and I already, so like the segment that was lost, I got a bunch of rock crystal, and I'm probably going to wind up making an astral sorcery crate, because astral sorcery has a lot of non-stacking items in it, mostly rock crystals, but yeah.
Oh my!
So yeah. What? You all right?
It's a white.
Where?
In the Betweenlands. He's just staring at me, making creepy sounds.
That's cool. So I got rock crystals. So that means I should be able to make parchment paper. What I'm going to need is that abyssal crafting book. And I have to do a ritual to get constellation paper. And then in theory, we should. So there's my Necronomicon, and I've got my Cthulhu statue.
Ow.
Oh my goodness, Pahimar, are you alright?
He's hurting me.
What did you expect him to do?
Just die?
Okay.
This is furious
Borax is
combat.
going to yell at me for not being there with you now. She's going to be like, Direwolf. So constellation paper also needs gold ingots. So I'm going to go get our gold stuff going on. Is this a rising sun? Nice. Cool.
Oh.
Right? What advancement is that, chopping boy?
I got rotten food and a white's heart.
Neat.
Gertz, donut, animator.
Did you say a Hertz donut?
Gertz.
Oh, it would have been funny if it was a Hertz donut.
And apparently I can make a life crystal.
Hey, Pahimar, you want a Hertz donut?
I'm gonna hurt you.
That's funny.
Keep your dad jokes to yourself.
I'm trying, buddy. I'm trying. It's hard, though. Where's my thing that tells me my Y level? Didn't I have one of those?
You
had one of those. Did you borrow it back?
I don't think so.
Is that it? There it is. Plumb line. I found it. Cool. I'm going to go get gold because I need gold to make my astral sorcery paper. So gold is down here in this general direction, which is actually quite quick to run to. We're not actually that far from any of the resources I found. It did take me a reasonably large amount of time to find them all, but we're not far from them once they were found. It is kind of hard to find resources in this pack. And rock crystals, like, I didn't mine them all out because there's a lot there. Not that much. I would have liked if it was a larger vein, but the rock crystals don't seem to be like the other things.
Why am I in so much combat?
Oh.
I'm so scared. Oh great, there's Betweenlands piranhas.
That's fun.
Oh, that would have just been too convenient.
Look, even the dogs hate the piranhas.
I know, right?
They're terrified of the Betweenlands, like us. Alright, so we should be getting close to the gold chunk. Now, where's those gold clusters? Here's some. Nice. This is it. Gold chunk. See? Gold samples. So now I want a plumb line. Some gold. Nothing of interest up to 48. level is gold at?
He's dead. I got a lurker skin.
So it's very likely that I'm not going to find my gold sample because we're currently at 69. So that brings me down to 21. So like if it's below 20, I'm not going to find it, which is a bummer. Nothing of interest up to 48. Couldn't this thing have gone down like 64? Why did it have to be 48?
Can we come back in a sec?
We can come back in a sec. I'm going to dig straight down again, so we'll be right back.
Okay.
What do you want from me?
I want you to record.
All right, I'm recording.
So am I.
All right, guys, we're back. So see this big hole here? It used to be full of gold. And that's what gold looks like.
What?
What? Yeah, Pahimar was offline when I got the gold, so it just synced our achievements.
Oh, you're just a dirty cheater.
You know it. So guess what, Pahimar? This is like the second or third vein of ore that I found on a chunk boundary, more even accurately, potentially a chunk corner. So I feel like chunk boundaries are like a good first place to look for ores.
I have heard from Darkosto that ore, for whatever reason, does favor a certain quadrant of a chunk.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely seems to be favoring boundaries at least. So and overlapping, like it was in this chunk and then it expanded into that chunk. So realistically, the ore was mostly in the neighboring chunk from the one that the whatchamacallit stuff was in. So what I did is I dug down to Y level 30 and I dug a cross section of the chunk. And I went to each of the corners and did this.
I'm so glad you're showing me what you did.
I'm showing my YouTube audience. I right-clicked each of the edges of the chunk with the dowsing rod. And when I did that, you can see right around here, I found gold, right? So then I dug down deeper and found the actual gold pieces. So like at one of these, the one that I just pillared up from. This is the one that had 2 gold in it, right? And that's how I did what I did. Pretty neat.
For the record, this place is kind of terrifying because I'm hearing weird sounds. Oh, looks like I am avoiding another white.
What's the name of that dimension again?
The Betweenlands.
Yeah, it sounds terrifying. Why would you think anything other than it's terrifying?
You're just a bundle of joy.
Like, just saying, like, what part of the Betweenlands make you think that it's going to be like a sunshine and roses dimension?
It also doesn't mean that it's necessarily like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. It
Is
just
it that
means
bad?
that it's between lands. Well, there's a white outside who wants to kill me again, and they have like 75 health.
But by the way, this is what I was doing between episodes, guys, and that's why I had like so much steak. Is I just cows, by the way, drop a significant amount of beef.
Yep.
Those look like rocks, actually. So I just got us a lot of gold, buddy.
Nice, get some iron.
That's the next thing I'm gonna go do. Like oh, creeper. That's what I'm gonna do like right now. Let's get some iron, and then I'm gonna go back to our base and smelt it all.
So I did a little.
Look how fast I go! I love it. I love it. It's like you're even faster on the floor of the ocean than you are on land. It's insanity. Like that was not video speed up. That was just literally how fast you move. It's amazing. Is that the closer to my base iron? So it's like it's legitimately close to our base. Probably gonna stop and sleep real quick because it's so close to our base. There's our base. What's up, base?
Would you say that it's the Asa base?
It is the ace of all the bases that we have.
So I just want to highlight something.
Go on.
This is the first time I've seen it rain on this server.
I've seen it rain lots of times.
Okay, well...
Usually it's raining before you get on, because I usually beat you onto the server. So typically it's raining before you get here. And I've slept through the night so that it's not raining when we record. Because I don't like the way rain messes with the recording quality kind of thing.
Wait.
I'm just saying.
Alright, now how do I get a rubber? So apparently to move faster in the Betweenlands, I can use rubber boots, because a lot of this place is just mud.
Yeah, you should probably use the slime boots and the slime sling. I assume that those are unlocked
rubber
now.
boots. Rubber boots allow me to walk in the mud.
Well, slime sling is also unlocked. So
Yes, so one of the other thing I researched, the thing I need for the smeltery, is in a place called the Mud Plains. That is all mud. And you have to dig through it, so I'd rather not move like at quarter speed, but just bounce around.
Alright,
I did my research.
Did you say you found congealed slime block? I can use that congealed blood thingy. What was congealed?
You could also do it with do it with glue.
Blood, so I can put rotten flesh in the smelter and get it. Okay, cool.
I'm glad you're listening to me.
Yeah, no, but I don't know if you can make a block of slime with glue. Can you?
Yes, you can. How do you think I got the slime boots?
You got slime boots?
Oh my goodness, Dyer! How do you think I dropped down and didn't die when we went to the beneath? I literally told you.
Wild dog pelt boots?
No, those don't prevent all fall damage.
They prevent a lot of fall damage.
They don't provide all of it.
Fair enough. Endermen are a thing now. I just want you to know that.
Yep, same as those fallen knights.
Yeah. It feels like every age doesn't just unlock items, but it also unlocks enemies. I found iron pretty quickly. It was literally the first block I clicked on. Was like, yep, there's iron here. How cool is
That's
that?
good.
Yeah, dude, it's real good. So I'm, once again, digging straight down. I don't know what Y level hematite's at, but I'm assuming we're going to find it soon. I'm only going to mine a few of these. The reason I mined out the entire gold chunk is it was A, far away from our base. Not that far enough. And B, Pahimar had like a 15-minute AFK that he had to do between our recording sessions. So I'm like, well, since I'm waiting for Pahimar, I might as well mine out all the stuff. So I literally sat there and mined out the entire gold vein. But I'm not going to do that with iron right now, because there's no need.
How do I get rubber? Is it like something I use the leaves for? Like it's a rubber ball, but where do I get rubber ball? Rubber ball comes from smelting a weedwood bucket of rubber. Does that mean there's just like liquid rubber for me to get? I'm so confused. Is there like a tree tap? Oh, I wish this mod had a book or something.
Which one?
The Betweenlands.
Yeah, the Betweenlands. Word.
Because apparently I need to go like venturing out into the world to find this biome I need to go to.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, one of my... The like weird balls are going away.
Yeah?
Am I in this dimension too long?
Slime, you should totally make a slime sling though, because they're the best thing ever.
Okay.
Like, you do not know.
I'm in combat, okay?
Okay, well I didn't know that.
You've also been literally talking about a slime sling for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow, those things teleport.
Yeah.
And they have like crazy projectile attacks. Not cool, man. Not cool. Really not cool.
Ouch. Did you initiate combat, or was he aggressive from the start?
They're aggressive from the start.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright, just let me stop it with the thing. Stop it. Go away. Go. Think about what you did.
Do you want to come back after you get your corpse?
No, I've already got my corpse. I literally died in the portal tree.
Well, that's convenient at least.
Yeah, I was gonna spawn back in our dimension. Nope.
Right. Oh.
Wow, that guy hits hard. Okay. Plan of attack. Wow, now you're actually quiet.
Yeah, no, I'm doing math.
I know that's hard for you.
It is. It is. So each one of those would be 40, and 640 divided by 4 is 16. So ultimately we need 16. Okay, that makes sense. So I put 3, I put 12 more, so we need technically that many, and that would be... So 16 zombie flesh is a block of congealed. I'm making myself a slime sling.
Okay. You do that.
I am.
There's so much about the Betweenlands I don't know.
String. Yeah. Yeah, that's a mod that I'm not familiar with. Betweenlands and Abyssal Craft, neither of those am I super good at. Ooh, a bear. Come here, bear. I want to kill you.
I am not doing well on nutrition. I don't know about you.
I'm doing great.
You getting buffs and stuff?
No, because I've been ignoring fruit. But like protein and vegetable, I'm at 100, and grain, I'm at 78. But fruit, I'm at 0. So I'm not getting buffs, but mostly because I've been ignoring fruit. Cool. I'm waiting for things to melt. Are you doing something interesting, or should we come back in a minute?
We can come back in a minute.
Okay, cool. All right, buddy. What's up?
So during the break, I did a little reading.
Okay.
I think I know what I gotta do.
Where did my glue go? How do you make glue again? Oh, it's 3 rotten flesh. Okay. And makes glue. There's my problem.
Oh, good. My buddy the white is still here.
Yeah.
So I figured out what those balls are.
Oh?
In the Betweenlands, you remember the balls that are above your hunger?
Yes.
That is known as decay.
Oh.
So decay
cool.
is a mechanic in the Betweenlands. Basically, if you're here too long, you will turn into a white.
That's cool.
So
what happens then?
You basically just die.
Oh.
It's like a slow death. So what you can do though is you can find sap trees, and sap trees you can consume the sap. I'm actually just getting towards one right now. You can consume the sap, and that will prolong how long you can be here.
Neat.
I think that's yep.
That sounds pretty awesome.
So here, and the reason all the tools took a super long time is because you're only supposed to use Betweenland tools here.
Oh, gotcha.
So you gotta like make them from like special wood. So here's a ball of sap.
Nice, you got a cure.
It just yeah.
So like, have you used a slime sling before?
Yes, I have. Remember Forever Stranded, the first one where I was bouncing everywhere?
Okay,
I literally know what a slime sling is. You don't have to sell it anymore. I bought it.
You,
I bought
you
it.
just
I'm
didn't
buying what
seem
you're selling.
as excited as I would have expected.
I was literally in combat with a demon from another world.
That's fair. It's fair. I didn't know you were in the. So you were just like, all right, whatever. As long as whatever.
No, I never said I don't know what it is. I just said I don't care.
I understand. No, I get it. That's why I got excited when I saw the bear, because I could repair my bear claw. The Paxil is so good. All right, so I'm cooking up some gold. Once we get that guy, I think I need to hammer him, right? To turn him into ingots. Yeah, if you got a Tinker Smeltery going, that would be super, super awesome.
That's what I'm here for.
I agree. You're here to be super awesome.
No, I mean, that's why I'm in the Betweenlands.
Right, yeah, that too. So, that said, there's things that we can progress on. I'm going to work on Astral Sorcery, but I will make sure that you are around to see that, because it's a cool mod, and you should know it. Also, I've heard you get some really powerful stuff from Astral Sorcery in our age, so I feel like that's a good one to progress down. So looking at the age list, right, like, I'm going down the Astral Sorcery path. There's also a couple other paths. You're going to do... Ooh, we can make a watering can now, by the way, buddy.
Nice. We also have that ritual from Totemic.
But, oh, yeah. Yeah, but watering can is like... Well...
You were so set in your old ways.
What? I know. You were reading Rorax's tweets, weren't you?
No, like, just in general, you don't accommodate change well.
Well, number one, we don't exactly have a lot of free time in this series, to be fair. Right? Like, we're scrambling to get this video done, like, a day before it's due.
Oh, no, what I'm just saying is that you go to your tried and true methods. You don't experiment much.
I won't disagree with you. I definitely do some tried and true methods. But also, to be fair, we're playing a pack that's, like, heavily challenging. Like, and some of the things that I made an effort to make were very useful. Specifically calling out the Sigil of the Bloodland. That is an awesome, awesome thing in this pack, especially if you're going into the Beneath. Right? So, trust me when I'm saying, like... I agree. I'm set in my ways, and I know the things that I know, and I'm good at the things that I'm good at. Mostly, it's a time thing. I think for us is that I haven't. But you're doing the new things. I'm doing like the infrastructure and having good stuff.
That's how you get rubber.
I'm not gonna lie, by the way, dude. I've killed at least like 20 of these dogs, and they're not dropping dog pelts anymore. I don't know what's up with that, but I haven't seen a wild dog pelt in like days.
Is that thing actually filling up? I keep hearing things moving. It's really creeping me out. How do I know?
Did I actually make more parchment, or did I not actually make more parchment? I know I got the washi stuff.
Okay, so that does actually slowly fill it up. Okay, so I need to make more.
I made parchment, didn't I?
I feel like I've gone backwards a step in terms of tech.
Really?
Well, I'm back to using a chopping block. All my tools are made out of wood. I mean, I get it. This is like a wet swamp dimension-y thing. It's just a little weird.
That's fair. Did I use my parchment to make my astral tome? Is that what I did? So I'm going to definitely want a little bit more washi.
Climbing rope. Net. Lurker skin pouch. Gecko cage. Bone shield. And an amulet. There's a lot of use for this weed wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far a lot of the tools I'm using out here are made of weed wood.
Gotcha. I think I'm gonna have to chop down new mulberry woods.
Well, you got saplings for them, so...
I do. Lovely.
There we go, shield.
Ooh, what's that?
It's a shield.
Yeah? Are you Rectangle Man now?
Yes, I'm Rectangle Man.
Yay.
Apparently there's all kinds of like... Ooh, beating dead meat. Defeat a dreadful peat mummy. Ooh, some of these things don't sound so nice. So many advancements out here.
I'm gonna apologize, but I did not hear anything you just said.
What?
I was using the sawmill,
Oh,
and it was a lot of. It's like the loudest block in the world.
Obtain a swift pick.
Apologies, my friend. I did not intentionally ignore everything you were just talking about.
Yes, you did.
I mean, I did a little bit.
Apparently an animator is a big deal.
Yeah.
Considering so much of the stuff here is made of weed wood, I kind of want to see, like... Is that like a helmet? Can I just, like, wear wood armor?
Mm.
The questions. Oh, I'm yawning, I don't know why. Apparently I can make a rowboat.
I wonder if there's a way to automate this wooden basin, because this thing is painfully slow to use right now. JEI is not much help in that regard.
This thing
And
is
automating
crazy.
drying would be nice too.
I made a rowboat, but it uses left and right to know which way to go, like to turn.
Oh yeah, those are fun to drive. Those are cool. Yeah, you have to literally like hold left and right a lot. It's cool. So I suspect we're gonna need a lot of washi.
Where are you? Fish that's trying to kill me. There you are. I see you. I don't think I'm in the biome I want to be in, but this looks like crag rock?
Neat.
Neat is not the operative word.
What's that?
I said neat is not the operative word I would have gone with.
Cool. I'm using sawmill for a minute.
So you can't hear me. Fraggle Rock was comedic genius.
If you time the right clicks well, it's really fast to use the sawmill. But you really have to time it like just right.
Hey, where'd my boat go? Did my boat break?
Hmm.
This may be problematic. What is this stuff floating in the water? This can't possibly be dangerous.
So is it always nighttime or always daytime, or is that like its own schedule over there?
I don't quite know. Angler tooth and...
Because I've slept once or twice in the overworld, and I don't know if that's helping you or...
No, it's not having any effect here. Oh, there's my boat.
Enough.
This is just like drifting away. I don't quite... Alright, returning. This is kind of weird.
What's that?
Rowboating.
Oh yeah, it takes a little bit to get the hang of, but it's still neat.
It is definitely neat.
Okay, I think I'm about to make constellation paper, which is cool.
Alright, there. I've at least marked that. So, boat.
I'm going to make more of this off camera because this is a really long crafting process.
I'm going to go check on my rubber buckets. Oh, that one looks like it's...
Do you want to be here when I make constellation paper? Because I'm about to do it.
Does that look a cool thing?
It's just using that the same thing we use to make the luminous crafting table and other things. It's the Necronomicon ritual thingy.
Okay. You mean it's not like... I would have thought that after the first one, you'd be able to do it with the astral sorcery method.
Well, this is making something different. It's constellation paper. There is an astral sorcery method, but it looks like it's further in the astral sorcery progression line before we can do one of these out. Oh, that's right. I used one to make derp. So did you want to be here for this or no?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Okay.
I've seen some stuff and some things, man.
I bet.
Alright,
Okay.
here I am.
Here goes. And again, that uses 1,000 FPE from Necronomicon. Yay!
There you go. And
Actually, it uses 500. Okay, cool. I think the thing said it uses.
filling the gaps and
Filling the
defeat the
gaps.
Ender Menace.
Yep. So now if I throw this at you, I forget, and you pick that up.
Yep.
What does that say on it? Did it give you a message in your chat?
You memorize a drawing of a Versio.
Good. Right click it.
Neat.
Yeah. So that's a constellation. Once we find it in our telescope, you'll actually see it visually in the sky. It's really nice.
Okay.
But hook me back up with that because I need that thing.
So you got the same constellation?
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool the way they do it is the paper is generic, and when you get it is when it defines what it is, because there's like a bunch of different constellations. So eventually you'll pick up a blank piece of paper and it'll say there's nothing new to learn, and you can put it back. So if you were playing on a server with other people, you could give that blank piece of paper to somebody and they would get a new constellation from it, which is nice because it's like you'll never wind up like duplicating like you'll never pick up another one. You always learn a new one. Whenever you get it, it just takes from the pool of ones you haven't learned yet and randomly picks one.
Nice.
Yeah, in generic or in vanilla astral sorcery, it's found as dungeon loot. But in here you craft it because I'm presuming it's not in dungeon loot.
Getting a bucket. Getting a bucket.
Nice. Okay, so that is another bit of progression for us, dude.
Nice.
So now we need to defeat the Ender Menace, which I kind of did. The Endermen have begun spawning in the world. Slay them to obtain. Ooh. Resonating one for astral sorcery to continue your journey. I think it's a good thing that we found an Enderman early, because I feel...
So I want rubber boots so I can find a sludge biome so I can find the ore I need. Wow, this is complicated.
I'm pretty sure that I'm dependent on you having a Tinker's casting table in order for us to progress.
Probably.
In National Sorcery. What's up?
What is that thing?
I don't know. I can't see it. Where are you?
Swamp hag.
Ooh, that sounds awesome. So I feel like I can't do anything in National Sorcery until you get your Tinker's thing up and running. So no pressure.
I'm literally trying to avoid death. Why do you always have things for me to do when I'm literally avoiding death?
I mean, how that
do you have like a death radar?
Yes.
Actually, I forgot that's a real thing.
It should be, if it's not already.
It is. We literally have a death compass. Alright, heal up. It's a great way to get my fruit.
Okay. So that is that quest line. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go mine up by our lapis. I'm going to go find that real quick.
I have to say, the NPCs in this dimension are legitimately terrifying.
Nice. Do you want to come back in a minute?
I'm about to go back into combat.
Okay. I'm not sure how we're doing on time, but I feel like we're...
Probably are. Oh my god, now there's a tar beast. Oh, this is just the worst day ever.
Maybe, like, would it make sense for me to come to that dimension with you?
Yes.
And, like, help you out?
What is this? Oh, did the hag just duplicate? Oh my goodness, the hag... Oh my goodness.
Yeah?
The monsters in this world are legitimately terrifying. I'm out.
Yeah.
We'll deal with them next time.
Well, let me check the, let's check our timing here, and... That is, wow, 43 minutes, buddy.
I had to stop recording, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's 100% wrapping up point for sure, but we are, like, way late.
Yep, not surprised.
38. What's that?
I said, yeah, I'm not surprised. I need some of those gross bones.
All right, so we had fun today. We got some good things accomplished. We'll come back next time. I'm going to find the lapis sample underground, but I don't want to dig down there because there's lava. So, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.
Bye-bye.